Vandeham Sri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 6th Chapter, text number 11 through 13, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 27th of June, 1976, in New Brindavan, West Virginia.
Sri Rupam Chakrajatam.
Translation. How can a person who is most affectionate to his family, the core of his heart, being always filled with their pictures, give up their association? Specifically, a wife is always very kind and sympathetic, and always pleases her husband in a solitary place. Who could give up the association of such a dear and affectionate wife? Small children talk in broken language, very pleasing to hear, and their affectionate father always thinks of their sweet words. How could he give up their association? One's elderly parents and one's son and daughters are also very dear. A daughter is especially dear to her father, and while living at her husband's house, she is always in his mind. Who could give up that association? Aside from this, in household affairs, there are many decorated items of household furniture, and there are also animals and servants. Who could give up such comforts? The attached householder is like a silkworm, which weaves a cocoon in which it becomes imprisoned, unable to get out. Simply for the satisfaction of two important senses, the genitals and the tongue, one is bound by material conditions. How can one escape?
Part also read.
Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. In household affairs, the first attraction is the beautiful and pleasing wife, who increases household attraction more and more. One enjoys his wife with two prominent sense organs, namely the tongue and the genitals. The wife speaks very sweetly. This is certainly an attraction. Then she prepares very palatable foods to satisfy the tongue. And when the tongue is satisfied, one gains strength in the other sense organs, especially the genitals. Thus the wife gives pleasure in sexual intercourse. Household life means sex life. Janmaitunadi grihamedhi sukham hituchcham. This is encouraged by the tongue. Then there are children. A baby gives pleasure by speaking sweet words in broken language. And when the sons and daughters are grown up, one becomes involved in their education and marriage. Then there are one's own father and mother to be taken care of. And one also becomes concerned with the social atmosphere and with pleasing his brothers and sisters. A man becomes increasingly entangled in household affairs, so much so that leaving them becomes almost impossible. Thus the household becomes griham anda kupam, a dark well into which the man has fallen. For such a person to get out is extremely difficult, unless he is helped by a strong person, the spiritual master, who helps the fallen person with the strong rope of spiritual instructions. A fallen person should take advantage of this rope, and then the spiritual master, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, will take him out of the dark well.
So, two ways. One way is this entanglement, this kind of happy life, household life. People, 99.9%, they are after this happiness. It is described very nicely in this verse. Atagriyat chetra sutapta vittai janasya mohoyam ahangamameti. The idea is that this material world, we are entangled with this body, and anything belonging to the body, we are misconceiving that this body I am, and anything in relationship with the body is mine. That is going on in different names: family, society, community, nation, so on, so on, country. The basic principle is that I am this body, and anything in relationship with this body, we are concerned with these two things. There are thousands and thousands of women, but one woman or one man with whom I have got bodily relationship, I think she is my wife, he is my husband. This is due to bodily relationship. And the attachment increases the more. The basic principle of instruction of Prahlad Maharaj began the Kaumaram Acharit Pragya Dharman Bhagavatani. From the very beginning of life, children should be educated about Bhagavad Dharma. If they are not educated from the very beginning of life, these are the chances of forgetting. Forgetting means to be subjected to the waves of Maya. There are different phases of Maya. One is attached to the family, one is attached to the animals, one is attached to the country, society, so on, so on. The attachment of this material. It may be different names. But the Krishna consciousness means detached. Therefore they are so nicely described here by Prahlad. The real business is detachment of this material. So long we'll have a pinch of attachment with this material world enjoyment, there is no possibility of perfection. For that pinch of little attachment, we have to accept a body. No longer pramatta kurute vikarma. And as soon as we get body, we become involved with so many things that we are preparing another next life. Here these verses given, Janamai Kanadi Grahami Visummikacham Kandayanina Karevo Rivadukha Dukham. The real purpose of life is how to become detached from this material thing. That is perfection. But people are being educated how to become attached. That is the difference between Krishna consciousness and so-called human civilization. But the thing can be made easy if we attach our mind to Krishna, just like we are actually doing. It is not that we are all liberated persons. We have got so many attachments with family, with wife, with country. But along with it, if we try to increase our attachment for Krishna, automatically there will be detachment. Automatically. Without endeavoring separately. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayodika. Vasudeva Krishna. If we become engaged in Bhakti Yoga means Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padosevanam Archanam Bandhanam Dasam Sakham Matmu Nivedanam. You see, Pungsarpita, all for Krishna. Hear about Krishna, chant about Krishna, Savanam Kirtanam, Vishnu, not for others. Hearing and chanting Vishnu, Smaranam, remembering Krishna, Archanam, this is Archanam, Bandhanam, offering prayer, Dasam, to act as his servant, to spread his glories, that is Bandhanam Dasam, Sakham, to take Krishna as most dear friend. For a friend, one friend can do anything. Dasam, Sakham, Atmanivedanam. And Bali Maharaj gave everything for Krishna. Bali Maharaj conquered even up to the heavenly kingdom. So, Krishna and Vishnu is always in favor of the demigods. They were in difficulty. So Bhavandev went to Bali Maharaj for begging some land. So Bali Maharaj agreed to give him land. In other words, by trick, Bhavandev took everything of Bali Maharaj. He also gave everything. So this is Bhakti Marga. If we follow these principles of Bhakti Marga, we do not require to endeavor separately how to become detached. The detachment automatically follows. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asu Vairagam. Vairagam is detachment. The Bhakti Yoga is known also as Vairag. Vairag. The Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya wrote verses about this Vairag. Vairag Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Sikkhatameka Purusha Purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Shariradhari Himam Buddhija Samaham Prabhat. Here is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself. He has come to teach us Vairagya Vidya. It is a little difficult, very difficult for ordinary person to understand this Vairagya Vidya. Their business is how to increase attachment for this world. And Krishna consciousness movement is how to increase detachment for this material. Therefore it is called Vairagya Vidya. This is Vairagya Vidya can be very easily achieved, just like it is recommended. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asu Vairagya. Very soon. Very soon. Janayati Asu Vairagya. Jnanancha. Two things required in human life. One thing is jnanam. Jnanam vijnanam mastikam brahma karma savavayam. This jnanam means beginning of jnanam, means I am not this body. I am spirit soul. That is jnana. And as soon as one is situated in that platform of jnanam, it is easy. People are engaged everywhere for the benefit of this body. But if one understands, he comes to the platform of jnanam, then naturally he becomes detached, that I am not this body. Why I am working so hard for this body? Jnanam chadha ahitukam. Automatically. Two things are required. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has many places he has stressed on this, and by his life he is teaching Jnanam and Vairagya. One side Jnanam, he is teaching to Rupa Goswami, one side teaching to Sanatana Goswami, talking with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Prakasananda Saraswati, talking with Ramananda Rai. We have given all these things in our teachings of Chaitanya. That is Jnana. And by his example in his own life, taking sannyas, he is teaching Vairagya. Jnana and Vairagya. These two things are required. So not all of a sudden we can be situated on the platform of Jnanam and Vairagam, but if we practice, it is possible. It is possible. Not that it is impossible. That is recommended. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prem Janayati Asu Vairag Jnanancha Jadahita. That is required. So, the Krishna consciousness movement is for achieving Jnanam and Vairag. If we become too much attached to this material world, and how we become attached, the vivid description is given by Prahlad Maharaj. The wife, the children, the house, the animal, servant, furniture, the dress, and so on, so many things. People are working so hard, day and night, only for these things. These are not nice bungalow, nice animal, nice, so many things we see. What for? So, increase attachment. If we increase attachment, there is no question of being free from this material bondage. So we have to practice this detachment. So this practicing, there are many recommendations. Vairagya, tapasa brahmacharjena, samena damena va, tyagena, satta sauchabhyam, jamena niyamena va. There are recommendations. Tapas, this is called tapas. To achieve vairagya, it requires tapas. But the one thing is there, Vasudeva Parayana. Kechit kevalaya bhaktya Vasudeva Parayana. Dundanti agham niharo mevabhaskara. The example is very, in the morning we see here every day, mist, and as soon as the sun rises, immediately everything finished, clear. Niharo mevabhaskara. Kevalaya, kechit kevalaya bhaktya tunnanti aghanga papam nihara mivavas. So, there are so many items to understand this Vairagya Vidya or to practice. The first practice is brahmacharya, celibacy, tapasa brahmacharya, so many items. But if one takes to Vasudeva Bhakti, Vasudevi Bhagavati, Devi teaches Kevalaya Bhakti. Kevalaya means only. By bhakti process, one can attain all success, jnana vairagya. So we are situated, we are at least being trained up in bhakti yoga, and if we strictly follow dhirabrata, that is the word, dhirabrata, with firm determination, then in one life we can learn this Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, and go back home, back to God. That is possible. It is not impossible. But ordinarily, it is very, very difficult. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj is giving so much description, detail, how we have become attached. But our real business is how to become detached. Unless we give up, parang dhisthani vartate, unless we have got the taste for the better things, the inferior things, we cannot give up. By cultivation of bhakti yoga, by this process, savanam, kirtanam, Vishnu, we can get the taste of bhakti yoga, then it is possible to give up this attachment for this material world. This is possible. Adu sadhya tato sadhu sangha atha bhajana kriya tatha anartha nimitti sya tato nishtha tato ruchi tatha shakti asakti tato bhava sadhakanam prema pradudbhavi bhavat krama. The real business is how to increase our love, proportional love for Krishna. Then everything proportionately will come, and then our life will be successful. Thank you very much.